Yes, Chef Magara Haruna, it's yet another episode of Chef Talk, and here we are at Nimalo Court on the rooftop. Nimalo Court is in Entebbe, 60 Spring Lane, Victoria Estate, Busambaga. Just in case you feel like you want to be in an ambitious place like this, then you don't need to miss out coming to Nimalo's Court. Nimalo's Court, we have all services, including those that just needs to come and sleep here. We have got everything that you will need. So visit Nimalo's Court, you'll get everything. And we are always here as the Chef Talk when we are with our episodes of chefs. We will be taking you the culinary experience and the journey. I'm with my brother, Chef Timothy Titus. Stay tuned. Yes, it's your Chef Talk with my brother, the co-host, Chef Timothy Titus, the executive chef, Lake Victoria Hotel, chairman board of committee, Uganda Professional Chefs Union, and with I, Chef Magara Haruna. We are at our usual program, Chef Talk, and today, as I told you earlier, we are at Nimalo Court on the rooftop. We are enjoying the breeze. So our topic today, the training and culinary schools in Uganda, enough or still lacking? That's a question. It has always been around. Are they enough or still lacking? So me and my brother Chef Titus, we are going to break down the training and culinary schools in Uganda. Stay tuned. Chef Titus.
Yes.
Greetings to the people, please.
Big up our viewers, our partners, our students, our well-wishers, our producers, and the studio at large to Wole. This is a new episode. The focus is on our standing at this stage. Where is Uganda when we talk about culinary? At what level? Are the institute doing enough? Or we still need more institute? Or we still need more training? Is the fraternity right where it is supposed to be? The industry in Uganda, the culinary industry in Uganda, basically is that the demand outpaces the supply. This is what I can say.
The demand outpaces the supply.
The supply.
Talk about more about that.
Tourism. The tourism industry is expanding.
Yep, that's true.
The tourism industry is why the culinary industry is sustainable. The tourism industry is what gives job to the culinarian.
Yep.
Because the tourism industry in Uganda is growing and developing, we are seeing very many hotels being built at the countryside, at the sites, maybe the forest, the lakes, the park, game reserves, like this.
Yep.
So a lot of lodges are being set. A lot of hotels, motels, catering companies,
Yep.
big companies are coming, like for example, we have the oil
Yes.
in Western Uganda.
Yes, that is in Hoima.
In Hoima. And they need catering. You understand? And you find that here in Uganda, we really do have chefs. Okay? But the chefs that we have are few. They are few and the demand is very high. Number two, the quality and depth of training that comes along with this chef. The quality and depth of their training. We have the training culinary institutes.
Yes.
That offer both certificate and diploma, but also we have those ones which also offer degrees.
Yeah, that's true.
Our challenge here in Uganda is that the detailed professionalism, the deep exposure, the curriculum that is being used to train is not giving the work. It's not giving quality outside there to the demand. Most of the institutes, let me talk the DIT. Let me talk about DIT in the beginning.
Yes.
At the lowest level, some of the courses are as short as 3-month course. Okay.
Yep.
3-month course. When we talk about tourism doesn't mean we are only going to serve guests or people of Uganda. Tourism is a world journey. It's a journey that focuses all world round. People come into the country and expect different kinds of cuisines.
That's it.
Okay?
Yeah.
But in a 3-month training,
it's very hard to cover.
You don't expect quality. A chef, a full chef that can run a hotel or a lodge, to have only gone for a training for 3 months.
For 3 months.
You understand? So which means we need to put in effort to improve on the quality of chefs. 3 months is a survival. It's for a kiosk. You are learning how to run your own kiosk. Make some confectionaries at the roadside. That's the 3 months. It's not as per the demand.
The demand
you
that
cannot
will
rely
with the
on a
tourism.
3 months training. The certificates that are offered, that were offered by DIT. Yes, DIT, they did a great job. We certified our colleagues, gave them education and some skills for survival. But the skills that were given are actually not at a global market. The skills that are given by DIT are domestic, for domestic purposes, for domestic use. Okay? I have my daughter, I have some small capital, I've built up some mansion there and I want to open a guest house. Okay? That is for DIT. It's not for global market. It doesn't focus on the global market. The type of tools and equipment and the material that are used in a DIT training are not for global exposure. If we really want to serve international cuisines, want to serve international guests, and our professionals that we call the profession that we have sent out, that we have passed out as graduates,
Yep.
their knowledge about current trends or innovations is below average. That shows that it is not for a global market. It is still at the domestic
market.
Yes, level.
It's still at the domestic level.
These DITs lacked advanced world-class techniques. So we are less competitive enough for still the what? As I was saying. Another thing is the curriculum. I was talking about the curriculum. Basically, the curriculum in our DIT, let me say DIT, UVTED, the curriculum is not standard. What do I mean is not standard? Because I can start anything and I say I have started.
Yep.
The only place in this country with the standard curriculum, I can tell you, is UHTTI. And it is not that everyone gets training from UHTTI. We have a training institute or catering, whatever.
Many of them.
Cookery, whatever, and so on, countrywide. But what I am teaching in Entebbe is not what they are teaching in Kabale.
That's true.
That's why I'm saying that it is not a standard curriculum. What is being taught in a DIT school in Soroti
it's not what
is being taught in a DIT school in Arua. When you get these people together, you will find that each one of them will tell you something else. If you set one examination, if you work with them in one kitchen, they will have different opinions, completely different. One has never seen lettuce. One does not know what a colander is.
Yeah.
One
I feel like I want to agree with you, though there are somehow I will disagree with you, but still explain.
Disagreement is allowed.
Disagreement is allowed. I was listening.
Yes. I was saying standardization of curriculum. We teach different things. What is taught in those DIT, by the time they come for intern in a hotel or somewhere, they find that whatever is on the ground or on the field is different from what they are studying. We disagreed with some of this, especially me who work in a hotel and I train this. I have had a disagreement of what is a pantry. Others say a pantry is a place in the kitchen where they wash dishes. Others say a pantry is a place in the kitchen where they keep things as a store. It is
I think it is a place where they wash dishes from.
Don't you see?
Why should one thing have two names? Why should it be a store again, a pantry?
This is what I'm saying. The curriculum is not standard.
It's
that
not
is used in not. If you find an international company like the one drilling oil in Hoima, the catering company, when you go there, you will find an industry.
Yep.
And when you reach there, you will think that you are outside Uganda. You understand? Because the type of machinery that they are brought, and for them, the pantry is not where they keep, they wash things. The pantry is where things are arranged, they are kept. Where some of us call this place maybe the chef's ladder.
Yep.
You see, there's a chef's ladder. where things are kept like a cold room. That is sometimes known as a pantry. Same country. Yeah?
Uganda.
Same country with different information, but for the same goal. You understand?
Did you know what it was called? What is a pantry?
They also have the same access to geographic air.
They also have the same disagreement with you. Some call it like the way I thought, and some maybe knows like the way you know it.
This is why I'm saying the books will tell you something else. It will tell you that is where things are kept. When you go to the field, and they will tell you that no, the pantry is where they wash
things from.
Where they wash.
That's why they keep on telling us that he started from the pantry.
Yeah.
I doubt whether he started from the store. No.
But that's not what the books are saying.
That's what the books
are saying.
Yeah. That's so. The books are saying this is where I should start. But the chefs are saying you start from here. Okay. We'll get to know we'll get to know that very well.
Yes. So the standard competency based skills are lacking in our industry.
So what is causing that? Is it those that are regulating these institutes? Because I think government gives, what do government based on to give the license for these institutes to start teaching the culinary without maybe deep supervising to know what materials are you having in place that you're going to use to teach these people, then you send them in the world. Because I think challenges are coming whereby you find that someone claims that there is even these courses that are around. They are not even, they are just government courses where you organize your people, you teach them, say, basics. I call them basics.
Yes.
And then these people comes with their certificate and they claim they want a job as a chef. And the moment these people puts on this jacket, he comes to you. He comes to a layman who may not really test someone by talking to him or her. He sees him in a jacket. He hires that person. I've hired a chef. At the end of the day, what that chef is giving is totally equivalent to a spit boy who has even not put on the jacket. So I think that this goes back to who is regulating these schools to start up, to send us students who are totally substandard.
Let me tell you something. The question is whether it is enough or lacking.
Okay.
And you're emphasizing on the regulation, the body that handles this training. And I said something about the curriculum. Now, I want to tell you it is lacking in the first place.
Yep. You've given me reason is that why it is lacking, and indeed I agree with you.
Two, the reason why it is lacking, when you look at what we are relying on as DIT or TVET,
yes,
you first start the school. You understand?
Yep.
First rent somewhere. Or if you have a building, first rent somewhere, open a school. You open a school, you operate maybe 2 or 3 years. That's when you can start looking for registration, to register the school. So in the 3 years, what have you done before you register that school? Some even go up to 5 years without registering the school as a registered. So in the first year to 5 years, when your school was not registered, but you are operational, what have you sent to the market? because the regulatory body says that we are not giving you standards, or we are not giving you registering you until we see what you have. We can't register what you don't have. You understand?
Yep.
So before it is registered, before it is regulated, you have been operational for 5 years. What have you sent outside there in the 5 years? You understand?
Yep, I'm getting you.
So it's a lot of substandard product to the market before the registration period, before the regulatory body comes in. The regulatory bodies are there, but some of these regulatory bodies, okay, TVET are being sponsored by international NGOs. When you look at the people behind this, you will find that they are just NGOs. They are not, they actually just helping government with a lot of people who are redundant without where to go, a lot of boys and girls who had no future, but they're just coming and standing in to help them, most especially the refugees who are coming here.
Yep.
In the country. The refugees, Uganda is housing how many refugees?
Millions.
Yes. And they're here, they're in the market, they're in the hotel, they're in the restaurant, they're everywhere. And that was the only way on how to help them. That was the only way on how to make them resourceful.
Yep.
Otherwise, they would be causing problems. Stealing, killing, things like that. But all in all, culinary, we have a few of these culinary institutes and colleges that have come in.
Yep.
Which are offering actually good, reputable, standardized, classic, and good quality material outside there. You understand?
I agree.
And this has just come of recently. That's why I'm saying we are still lacking, but we are growing. We are heading there. I can assure you, we still have close to 15 years.
Which there?
At the current standing point, the National Council of Higher Education and has come up with something called the UVTAB.
Yep.
And UVTAB is drafting its curriculum that will take for at least, they're making corrections. This is what I'm saying. They are making correction from the previous mistakes.
That way there, yes, that's true.
That way there, that we went through, that is now the current workforce at in the hotel industry. The current culinary workforce, they are redirecting, rerouting, redrafting, and reprojecting the focus. In 15 to 20 years, we want to have a better quality, high standard chefs, or culinarian, or hotelians, so long as they serve within the hospitality industry and the tourism industry. It's a draft. It is not complete. Now, recently, we have had a few mushrooming institutes and colleges which are offering something better. You see, we have what we call UCC. These UCCs are also offering something close to that. But UCC is a national college. You understand? It's a national college. You know, before we used to have Uganda teachers training colleges. We had, but there was no culinary. All right. Now with this current UCC, we have hotel management. They now offer such courses: tourism and hotel management, and they also offer a bit of culinary training, though not so much.
Yep.
In Kampala, we have something like we have, for example, culinary school, Uganda. We have seen culinary school Uganda going exposed. They go up to India for the young culinary talent training, whatever.
Yep, yes.
Competition.
Competitions, yes.
You understand?
Yep.
So it means they are taking their students for exposure at a world stage. A school that exports students for competition abroad is not an ordinary school. It's a school that has a lot of focus. Even our universities are not.
They are not exporting them. That's true. That's true. We mostly started seeing them from culinary school, and this time around, I've seen it's now Veni Kitchen that has
that
taken.
is also has joined the bandwagon.
The rest, yes, the rest.
This is what we are trying to put forward. This is the competition. This is a global market. We're trying to look how is the global market. When instead of just remaining a dwarf all along, you are going to India, you are going to China, you want to know what are they offering that we don't have, and you bring on the market. Number two, we have Dash Culinary. I don't know if you have heard of Dash Cooking School. Yeah, they're also doing a great job. They're on social media. In fact, if you look, you'll find that they do close to fine dining. They do something similar to a masterclass course in culinary. It is not in the UCCs, it's not in the colleges. It's a standalone, a private institution with a lot of initiative that looks at a global market. Our institutes look at local market, a survival kit. Somere yange na bera watia. Nafunawo ngensasula renti. Nafunawo jenalia na wange ne basoma. Otegedde.
Yep.
Nafunawo nensasula abasomesa bange. Okubeezaawo essomero. Si okubeezaawo
abasoma. So it's after for the school to survive.
Yes.
Not for these that have come to seek for knowledge. That's why they are
teaching basically basics. Gendo fafagana walala, we shall teach you basics for our survival. These people I'm mentioning here, they have taken it
a bit higher,
top notch. They are taking it to the global stage, the world stage. The students need exposure. The students need technology, current technologies. You need to understand what is going on in India. How is the tourism industry in India compared to Uganda? How is the culinary in China compared to Uganda? Bali basamula omuliro waggulu ne bakola biki? Fe wano mu Uganda tukola tya tufumba mpombo boka. Otegedde. We also have a Bridge School of Baking and Practical Cookery. They are also doing very well, most especially in bakeries, pastry, and so on. You understand? So, which is they are doing a great job. Another one is called COA, Culinary Arts and Hospitality Management.
All those ones are in Uganda.
All those ones are in Uganda, basically Kampala. I think it starts from the city, then we can go to the what? After the city, we can go to the up country. You understand?
Yeah.
There is also UTALI International University diploma. They offer diploma in culinary and skills, things like that. Those, and you have talked about Vine Kitchen.
Yep.
And now we have Copenhagen.
Yes.
They call it
Chicam.
Yep. Chicam. The exposure and the vitality, the expertise, the skills, the training that is being carried at Chicam is, we never had it in our trainings. We've never had it in our colleges or even our universities. These people, they only offer masterclass. If you are going to take your child, your daughter or your son to Copenhagen, I can assure you 1-2 years, this is a Michelin star chef, a 3 Michelin star chef. Michelin stars are not an African thing. To qualify to be a Michelin star restaurant, you're either coming from Australia or you are coming from the Scandinavian. Okay? In a Michelin star, a plate of food, 1 plate of food can cost you 2 million shillings. You understand? In a Michelin star restaurant, 1 plate of food can cost you 2 million shillings and above. The least, there is also a plate of 10 million. Just mere, by the way.
In Michelin.
In Michelin star.
Wow.
This is a top notch. When you see a restaurant is put under a Michelin star, that restaurant has maintained standard, it has maintained hygiene, it has maintained quality, it has everything that they practice, the way the food is plated. If you are doing that pizza, if the tungul was here, even tomorrow you will find it there for the whole of this year. If tungul is here and tomato is here, that's how it is. If this is how they put the food, like with the measuring tape, from here up to here, enumerate. From here up to here, enumva.
It will be like that?
It will be that like that even for a year. In a Michelin college like Sikkim, where someone teaches a sushi for a certificate, Japanese sushi, in a certificate class, that's a master class. In our certificate class, we are taught how to peel potatoes. What of monde, oyoze, kolebichi, or salasale vegetables, or longose wansi, or oyoza maswani. That was our certificate. In a Michelin star your certificate, you are doing sushi. Zechuan. This is what we are doing in a 4-star, 5-star hotel. Zechuan, Taouk. This is a certificate. This is not. So if such a school, and they offer only certificate, diploma. Then we have universities that offer culinary studies, like Chambogo University, that offers the diploma in culinary arts. We also have YMCA, okay, for a bachelor's in institutional catering and hospitality management. This is now a higher grade, what we look at as upgrade. We are now looking at a degree, maybe bachelor's and above. We are looking at bachelor's. What I was talking before was just DIT and so on, UBTAB. Now at the university like YMCA, at Chambogo, yes. Here in Kumba, hotel management and institutional catering, things like this. But when you look at their kitchens, whatever that comes out from there is a lot of theory
than practical,
than skills. Meaning that they lack the technology, the machinery, the tools of world class, what we are expecting. How do we get there? It isn't.
Nawe ali eyo badde weewuunya nti no gino uniform abazambala bakola mulimo ki? Yes, ke kaseera nzidemu ekibuuzo kyo nti kino ekyambalo kyolaba kati saa zino kyennyambadde kino ekyambalo ky'abafumbi ate abafumbi abali proud. Olwaleero nkuleetedde amawulire amalungi. Obadde ofumba naye nga mu butuufu naawe weebuuza kati mukama wange bwanyaga ne ndoopawa nga naawe mukama nga naawe bosi waffe obadde weebuuza kati kyefu bwanzirukako nga agenze na kino ekintu wa wendoopa. Ekituufu kiri nti kuleetedde amawulire amalungi nto union yazze kubeera nga eyimirira naawe boosi waffe ate neyimirira naawe omufumbi. Kati gwe omufumbi ali eyo ke kaseera ke kano wegatte ku union yaffe eya Uganda Professional Chefs Union, twegatteko tubeere nga at least tukunnyonnyola engeri gy'olina okutambuzaamu emirimu gy'abakama bo. Ate naawe mukama waffe tunoonyeeko wonna we tuli obeere ng'otunnyonnyola kika ki eky'omufumbi gw'oyagala, kuba ebiseera ebisinga tufunye ensobi nnyingi nga oyagala kuuku ate osaba kyefu, oyagala kyefu osaba kuuku. Naye olw'okuba nti gwe buli gw'osanga mweno jaketi olowooza ye omuntu omutuufu gw'oyagala, ekituufu kiri nti ansa ffe tugirina. Kyefu bwamala okusoma mu butuufu naye olowooza emirimu giganye, emirimu zitera okututuukirira ffe nga ffe abali mu industry, naye naffe tetumanyi gy'oli. Kati gwe nga bw'oba totunoonyeza ne tukubuulira nti no omulimu bw'oba ogwagala weegatte ku union ejja kuba ekugezaako naye okunoonyeza emirimu, ate ejja kuba ekubudaabuda nti omulimu bw'oba ogumaliriza ng'oyagala kukyusa oyita mu nkola bweziti na bweziti n'obeera nga okyusa n'odda ku mulimu omulala. Nze Magala Haruna, National Coordinator wa Uganda Professional Chefs Union. Ate nga Uganda Professional Chefs Union tusangibwa wano Makindye kumpi wano ku njegoyego z'ekibuga Kampala, ate ng'osobola otukubirako ku namba zaffe z'ogenda okulaba awo wansi obeere ng'otunoonyaako wonna we tuli. Yes, tugenda kuba nga tukuyamba omanye etya nti kale refresher course ngijoiningiramu wa nze bosi nfunawo omufumbi omulungi. Ligamawulire amalungi gentuletedde tunoonyeeko. Webale nnyo ddala. Welcome back from that was a short break. I don't want to call it commercial. It was just a short break. Tubadde tugenzeko kulunywako ku lwendo lw'amazzi. Chef. Yes. As we are back, let's just have some closing remarks because we need these people to come back for another episode. Remember, we are at Nimalokot.
Yes, we are here at Nimarokot. Our viewers, our well-wishers, our colleagues, our people in the fraternity, our bosses, those who employ us. We really appreciate Nimarokot for giving us this opportunity to discuss issues, our industry focus, where the chef in the culinary journey is at this point, our standing area. All in all, our discussions, we are finding if where we are now.
Where we are.
And we have found that
but
everyone has an opinion.
The good thing is where we are now is at least better than where we were before.
Where we are now, we are better than before because we are looking at the global market.
Before it was more of learning from these senior chefs who were being brought in the country to learn these big hotels. So that's where we used to get more of the knowledge. I remember I've worked with South African, I've worked with Kenyan. I worked with Kenyan more, I worked with South African, I worked with one guy from German, that was the lady who has been at so it was more the knowledge we that have been in, it is more from you, the senior, that we have worked with than school. So today, at least I look at school, they are trying to improve to have equipment that maybe we need to have to know how to use those equipments and to get knowledge. So it is better than
the gap that we are talking about is not actually felt mostly by us culinarians. It is felt by the employer. The gaps that we are talking about, the biggest is felt by the employer. I tell you why. The employer has built his very big hotel invested a lot of money, billions of money, just to look for a chef and take 6 months searching for a chef. Failed to get a chef in Uganda and then said, I will leave out. Employers felt the pain of lack of a chef, of the demand. This is where the demand is. He looks for a sous chef, the assistant, who is a Ugandan. 2 days, 1 month, the chef has run away after employment. Then he looks for another one has come, has run away. Another one has come and is scoring below average. Is very incompetent, and the biggest gap is being felt by the employer, the investor. 2, and another part of people feeling the biggest gap is actually the managers. This is why the managers come to the union and say, now what is the problem with chefs? Chefs are not going over.
Badduka nnyo. Ejabera olunaku lumu nadduka.
People in a standard, they can't set up a recipe file, they can't have a standard operation, they don't have quality, they're just running up and down looking for money. Those are the people feeling. Hey, now listen. The current situation is a foundational situation, but with a global focus. 10-15 years, Uganda will have a great workforce, great exposure, because the industry is very promising, because the institutions, the people who are now putting the institution are not just looking at survival. They are looking at global competition. They are looking at how is it done in France? How is it done in Italy? How can I go to Italy and take my students to explore and bring the knowledge back? So in 10-15 years, we will have covered 80% of that gap. But we are still behind.
We are still lagging behind.
Big up our viewers. Due to time, we love you so much. My name is Chef Titus Timothy Ngolu, the executive chef of the Victoria Hotel, like my colleague said. And I'm also the chairman, executive committee, Uganda Professional Chefs Union. It has been a good day having you here with us on the show. Please subscribe, follow, and let's keep communicating, let's keep talking, let's keep chatting, let's keep building the industry, inspiring our generations, our children, our well-wishers, our bosses, investors. We don't leave you alone. We are from behind the kitchen up to the front door. We meet you, our guests, our visitors, and whoever else. Thank you so much. Have a very great evening. Thank you to Ewole Studio for making this a resourceful show to everyone, to all Ugandans and worldwide. Thank you, Entebbe Finest. I will say big up to Entebbe Finest. If you want an influencer, Entebbe Finest is there for you. Thank you, Ginelos Pizzeria. And thank you, our host.
Yeah, Imaro Cots.
Imaro Cots.
The
Have
place
a blessed
to stay.
day. To Ewole Studio. Cheers.
Sharum.
Cheers.